It's Mr. Bass. It's August 2021, and I've got my Bass Baits monthly box. It's here. It has arrived. That's bassbaitsmonthly.com. And if you've not seen Bass Baits Monthly yet, you're missing out. It's one of the best subscription boxes out there right now. Every month, they give you a card with a knot. This month, it's the blood knot. Bass Baits Monthly sticker. Here, fishy, fishy. Nice. Oh, snap. First thing out of the box, one of my favorite lures. The Picasso Shock Blade. Dude, this is one of the best chatterbaits out there, vibrating jigs. And this one is for heavy cover, which means it's got a weed guard on it. And what color is this? This is shad nickel. So the color shad, and it has a nickel blade on it. I love Picasso lures, and I really like their bladed jigs. If you're kind of stuck on the chatterbait brand, which is awesome, or you're stuck on the Thunder Cricket, which is awesome, but you've never tried the Picasso, I really encourage you to check it out. I've really enjoyed throwing it, and I just started throwing it this year. The Inviz-Wire Pro. This is from Picasso lures as well. This is a big, beefy spinnerbait. And this color here is black red camo with a black blade, 4/0 hook, 1/2 ounce. Big old black Colorado blade. And this kind of black and red color is kind of cool looking. Never thrown this before. Look, the jig part of the spinnerbait moves freely. That's different. I like it. I like the look of it quite a bit. All right, we got some hooks, some Owner 3/0 offset worm hooks. Owner hooks are some of my very favorite. I love Owner hooks. Can't go wrong with an Owner hook. All right, the River to Sea Bubble Popper. This is not a new lure. This might be the one lure in the box that you might say, this is kind of an older item or an overstock item possibly. Not a bad popping lure. It's not a bad popper. It's pretty big. This is not a small popper by any means, so you got to kind of keep that in mind. Let's see what kind of noise it makes. Has a pretty good rattle. This is the 3.5 inch version, and it's also 88 millimeters. This is the 3.5 inch version, which is also 88 millimeters. And this color is, I know it. If I can get it to focus, there we go. A little blue on the back. Little shad, something, something there. Got your red cup, white belly. And of course, you need your feathered treble when you're throwing a popper. Here's something I am crazy about. I love gambler worms, and I love the burner worm, especially in the summertime. Really like any kind of a speed worm that has this tail. This kind of worm works year round, but in the summertime I find a speed worm like this burner worm really works great. This is June bug color, which is also one of my go-to soft plastic colors. Kind of smelly. These burner worms are garlic infused, and this is what I mean by the speed worm sort of tail, like the Zoom Ultra Vibe speed worm. Rage does a cutter worm like this. There's a lot that do worm tail like this. Gets great action in the water, and you can see this is June bug color. It's just a great overall color for sure. Love gambler baits, and I also really like net baits. This is the Paca Craw and Watermelon Spice. And just what is watermelon spice? You can see this is a 5-inch craw. It is a big, beefy craw. It's hollow inside. The whole body is hollow. Get a closer look at the pinchers. That is the very large Paca craw from BAITS. They make some great crawdads. And their crawdads are made to catch fish, not just fishermen. They really do work well. They're American made, really good lures. The Zman bang sticks. What is a bang stick, you may ask? Well, it's a 5 3/4 inch worm. Comes in a 6-pack. Looks like a stick worm, but it's got this little tail on the end here. And this thing really has some really nice subtle action in the water. And you know, you cannot go wrong with Zman, Elastec products. These things are amazing. This looks like a very nice color. Bama bug. And of course these things last forever because you can stretch them out like you wouldn't believe. They just last and last and last. The Elastec is amazing. And that's pretty good. That's everything in the box this month. And I would say everything is pretty awesome here. You've got 3 packs of soft plastics. And soft plastics are usually a little cheaper. You got the popper, which is a great summertime lure, especially in the heat. You got this crazy Inviz-Wire Pro spinnerbait from Picasso Lures. You got the owner hooks. And dude, the shock blade. Great box this month. And their stickers are usually not that great. This one I kind of like this month. So that's it. Bass Baits Monthly for August 2021. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. If so, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Until next time, this is Mr. Bass. Happy fishing.